Our next team represents France. They're both 21 years old, Louise and Matthis. Louise EHRHARD and Matthis Pellegris. They had a 4th and 5th place finish last year in the Junior Grand Prix. So close to the podium.
And Louise, actually, she broke her sacrum at the beginning of the summer, so they haven't trained as much. Look good in the short program as they skate to Memoirs of a Geisha. France's Louise EHRHARD and Matthis Pellegris skate a program that potentially is watered down in terms of its difficulty because of the injury that Louise has had through the off-season. But for me, from the opening transitional content, I was engaged choreographically, and I noticed that the choreographer Pierre-Louis Bouquet is a former French ice dancer, and you could see some of his originality. And also interesting to see a team like Louise and Matthis showcasing originality within the lift feature positions, and that in itself is testament to, you know, well, the French charisma. Often the French skaters do have,
and that choreographic sequence stood out as the leading one so far in this competition, because they were different positions and different types of lifts. So sometimes you can watch a program and you see the choreograph, oh, it's not lovely, it's just sort of part of the program. But that stood out as an element because it was a little bit innovative and unique. There's a look at the twist that comes in at a level 2 triple twist. That was nice. And here is the throw. Really nice. It's double, just double, but really well executed. And looks like that's going to be a simple triple when it's converted. And good pickup on that reverse entry lift and that. Grab the blade feature, one arm, 2 rotations, and then the difficult dismount. And that's a level 4. And this is really interesting. You're talking about the position. Go ahead, Mark.
Well, just to see, so they've got their features, they're working to get their feature to get the level, of course, but just to see that uniqueness of position there, as a junior pair team, it's not often that we would see that. And one other thing which I've just noticed, Ted, is their coach Lola Esbra, she's a French pair skater who was a French national champion. She wore that dress that Louise is now wearing, and I love that, to see, you know, the coach supporting not just with the technique and the information, but also, you know, gifting their dress, passing on generations. So
that's cool.
The community goes on.
Well, they have an 87.97 is their personal best. I think that was earned last season, and we'll see what the score is here. Really good, strong basics for pair skating. 88.85 for Louise and Matthis. That is a first in the free program with a total competition score of 139.92. It seems that every team that comes up, you know, takes over first place. We haven't seen a lot of change yet. But everybody's skating pretty well for the level that they are currently at.